Aluminium production tends to be associated with big, old European and American plants. But amidst rising energy costs, Gulf countries noticed a gap in the market and ramped up production, 15% a year for the last few years, with growth set to continue, and are now producing around a tenth of global output in factories like this. Meanwhile, smelting plants in Europe and elsewhere are shutting up shop. The Gulf's Aluminium Council reckons the metal represents the region's second biggest industry after oil. So what's behind the success of Middle East aluminium production?
Well, one of the attraction, of course, is the competitive price of energy. I mean, the aluminium industry is energy intensive. So availability of energy, and mainly gas, and it's a clean, environmentally very clean. That's one of the driving factor. The second thing, of course, is the availability of capital. And the third one is the desire of the governments of the Gulf to create industrial base in addition to oil industry. And aluminium became one of the industry that provide that industrial base and build on it.
These aluminium ingots are the end product of one of the most advanced aluminium smelting plants in the world. It's one of 4 that have come on stream or are about to come on stream in the Gulf in the space of a few short years. But it raises the question, is there a danger that the Gulf countries that have installed them are going to be competing so much amongst each other that they won't be able to make much money?
Today we are using almost 40 million metric ton per year as a whole world consumption. If you look at the valuation of 2020, you expect it to grow about 70 million. The whole world will use 70 million. So there is about a differential of 30 million metric ton of a growth that need to be filled in within the next year. So we believe that today, as we speak, it is the right time to grow such volumes. And I'm proud to say today, all my product has been sold completely for the year. And I don't have any problem selling my product worldwide.
Whilst Europe has a trade tariff on Gulf aluminium, somewhat protecting ageing producers that complain about the region's low-cost energy, the world's big aluminium companies, including Alcoa and Rio Tinto, have spotted the potential in the Gulf and entered into partnership with the producers here. That's hardly surprising, since metals analysts say the region's efficient new plants also offer competitive advantage for players in the Middle East.
It looks like the market is oversupplied, but the industry needs to replace the aging smelter capacity and replace that with new technology or new lower cost assets. So these smelters in the Middle East, which are competitive, will eventually replace that capacity. And low cost assets survive any market situation, even low price environment. And eventually the low cost producers will replace the high cost producers in the world.
A top global consumer of aluminium is China, and its market is prized by producers. But the country is currently self-sufficient for the metal, and production is growing rapidly there. Yet many of its smelters are those older, higher-cost plants. So market observers reckon in the long term there's even a chance that low-cost Gulf smelters could make a successful push into the markets there too.